If you are receiving this broadcast, be aware this is not a safe space. Snowflakes, tune in at your own peril. This is BV Now with Brandon Vogt. In an age of division, fake news, and shadow bans, this is the last fortress of free speech. Prepare to be red-pilled with the last generation Xer, Brandon Vogt. This is BV Now.
Brandon Vogt, thanks for checking out BV Now. We're going to focus on Cesar Sayok. He's the bomber, or not so bomber, that sent hunks of metal to several Democrats and members of the media. A lot of unanswered questions about this guy. For one, why would you send hunks of metal to people that you know weren't going to go off in the first place? The van he was living in, the brand new Trump stickers that were on there. There's plenty of unanswered questions. Good thing is that we've captured this guy, and hopefully we'll get some answers to a lot of these questions here. But in reality, I think we're just dealing with a lunatic. And I think it's very interesting that the lamestream media immediately dubbed this guy the MAGA bomber. They've been desperate to pin some sort of tragedy on Donald Trump and blame it on him. And this is what they've tried to do with Cesar Sayok. There's a lot of information out there. Some even suggest that he may have been involved with the CIA at some point, or at least knew people within the CIA. One thing that we can determine is, I don't know why the guy was living in his van. Seemed like he was a little bit well off, not wealthy, but at least had the means to afford a place to live. A lunatic gone too far, and all of a sudden you have Donald Trump being dragged into this, as if he provoked him to do it. It's interesting because when James Hodgkinson, the guy who tried to assassinate Representative Steve Scalise and other people at the baseball field a couple of years ago, they never dubbed him the Bernie bomber, did they? The mainstream media never tried to tie this socialist loon with Bernie Sanders and the progressives of the left. They didn't do that. They gave that guy the benefit of the doubt that he was just a loon, a fringe moron hanging out there. Not doing that with Cesar Sayok. They were looking for something to shoehorn Donald Trump into. And I think now that we have this guy apprehended, he can answer questions that still need to be answered. But the next time, and there probably will be a next time, some lunatic does something, they immediately go into their social media history, were they a registered Republican or Democrat, all looking for an agenda. And when that agenda doesn't fit what the media wants to portray Trump supporters as lunatics, they just move on to the next round. At least we have this guy in custody. We'll find out the full story, hopefully, and maybe something like this won't happen again. They keep calling him a bomber, but there were no bombs ever sent. To me, that's the biggest question. If you want to do harm to someone, if a lunatic wants to do something like this, why did these explosives not go off? And in fact, in many of the cases, the explosives weren't even explosives at all, just hunks of metal. Thanks for tuning in to BV Now. Check out the website, pricelesspillow.com. You put in the promo code BV Now, and you can get 30% off your total purchase.
More Brandon Vogt to come. For more information on shows, merchandise, and real news, log into bvnow.com.